Hey everyone, welcome to some more Let's Stream Play, Let's Stream Cord, Path of Exile. I want to play Path of Exile today, and I've started a series, so I'm going to record it. But that being said, I'm not feeling very talkative, very interesting, I'm feeling pretty chill, so I may spend a lot of time with some dead background for some dead air. But first things first for this series, before we move on to the finishing Act 2, we do have a lore drop to go ahead and get out of the way. Because we're about to see some changes. Cause some changes. Anywho, Aramir has a ton to talk about. We'll get to him last. Hyena.
Hello. Iramir was a wise man in Oria. He is our wise man now. Hear him. You will learn much. If you do not hear, you will likely die. Groost does what he thinks is right, and in Groost's dream, he is never wrong. Silk knows more than others think. He watches, he learns. Look between the words, and you'll see the truth in Silk's stories. Helena is healing. I make sure of that. But you want to know if you can trust her. I see her spirit. It was born good and needs work to keep it that way. Much like yours. The forest children are ill. Once they drank from fruit, ate nuts and berries. Now they drink blood, eat brain and heart. This land is in a nightmare from which it cannot wake. Viper eats monkey, monkey eats viper. The forest is hurt, confused. It fights with itself. There is no peace for us in this war. There is land that has forgotten the spirit. Some man told the rocks and water a different dream. Now, the rocks and water think they are man.
She's a bit primitive. But there is, You can talk to Helen at last, because she joined last. There is wisdom in what she says. Hey, Silk.
Many exiles come this way. Iramir is not like them, not like you. He is an old man with many stories. He teaches us words that you can understand. He teaches we Asmiri to be strong, not in our arms and legs like Groost, strong in our heads.
Aramir is a teacher.
I like Hina. She thinks bigger than this place. She knows there is more to life than hunting and growing morga. There is spirit. Groost is the big man in the tribe. All do what Groost says, but his spear goes limp when faced with the 8 legs.
Groost is arachnophobic. Groost is arachnophobic.
You did it. You captured a blackguard. But her head is too pretty to put in a tree. When she's well, I will ask her for blackguard's secrets. Do not fear. She will do this. Females like to do things for Silk.
No idea.
Snowfiend is dead? Then the beast's name is now your name. We make a tale, a song to sing. Snowfiend and the wise teacher, 8 legs. Many will be impressed, yes? The pass to the sea is open? You are a legend that lives, exile.
Hey, Groost.
What troubles you bring now? We are Asmeri. You are not. Eramir is not. Life was good when it was just Asmeri.
Don't like that the audio is doing weird things. I'm not sure what's causing that.
Yina thinks she knows the spirit, that it talks to her. She talks to herself.
Aww.
Silk is no hunter. Silk scares children with stories at fire time. That 8 leg he wears, he did not kill it. Found it in the forest there of age. I would like to see Silk face live 8-leg one day. See him wrapped up for lunch. They fall from trees, try to swarm over you like fleas. Their chieftain stand back when he beats his chest. Bark is worse than bite.
I really don't know what's causing this audio stuff. So weird.
Their skin makes good boots. Their spit makes painful death.
Is joke.
Rocks and water. They move and live like monkey and viper. They die like monkey and viper too. There is no heart to see, but there is a heart to stab, if you can find it with your spear. I have no use for Helena's kind of peace.
It's funny enough that I don't think there are any spear weapons in this game. There's some halberds, but not a proper spear.
You are a hunter of man. Today you have hunted bandits. Tomorrow, when you are restless, will you hunt us? You should go. Find another hunting ground. Leave us in peace.
Do you have anything decent on you, man? Here's the next tier of staff. Not slotted in a way I care about, but you had the next tier of staff. Is that a torture cage? Next tier of gloves? So I feel like I should be seeing something higher level than these. Jacket foil.
Travel far.
Hello. The Asmiri. The culture that descended from the Asmirian mountains and founded the Eternal Empire so long ago. Not that these people have any understanding of their lineage. Their history, identity, all but destroyed in the Cataclysm. These Asmiri took in a disowned son of Oriath, fed me, healed me. To repay my debt, I've taken in the orphans of a dead empire.
So yeah, these are descendants of the Eternal Empire who survived on Rayclast after whatever fell them.
A large heart, yet so little sense to go with it. Yena dabbles in things she should not. The spirit she obsesses over. If she is not careful, she will find herself joining it. Grust is the strong right arm of this tribe. No man hunts better, and no man could do more to protect the ones he loves.
Does what he does. And does it well.
Tales and songs are Silk's meat and drink. Would have made a fine bard in the old empire. Were a fraction of what he says true, we'd have nothing to fear from bandit nor beast, with Silk among us. I have spoken with Helena of Dominus and his expedition. It all sounds horribly plausible. Whether we can fully trust what she tells us, time will tell if her torn loyalties are to mend in our favor.
Well, considering they brought her to hell and left her to die.
Show me this gem from the Chamber of Sins. It has the aspect of a virtue gem, like those you carry already. Yet it's clearly not made to slot into any of your standard equipment. Look at the color. Feel the energy coming off it. Malagaro had little virtue in mind when he made this thing.
I wonder where we learn more about gems, because it's very important.
Could be the nasty piece of work Silk picked up near the Chamber of Sins. Looks too much like Malagaro's dark science to me. If you can talk Silk into giving it to you, do history a favor and sink that spike to the bottom of the river. The baleful gem and Malagaro's spike. I'd wager these two grotesqueries were made for each other. A marriage born in darkness. My advice? Send them to their wedding bed. The riverbed.
He really likes throwing things into rivers, because he also talks about that with the Apex. I'm not gonna use my ult on that.
That ancient gateway to the northwest. It's a peculiar thing, not of the Eternal Empire. It could be Val in origin, a culture I've seen mentioned here and there in some of the most antique of texts. It is the Val who began the use of virtue gems well before our imperial ancestors. Little else is known about them. If only I had my old museum archives, I could have given you a more tempered theory.
Whoa, music, stop dying. What's up with you?
The Fell Shrine is a shadow of what was once good in Wraithlast. That sigil etched into its stones, it's a descry, from when the Templar truly stood for something. To the ancestors of Ariath, the descry was a flickering torch in the night, a source of inspiration and comfort. Sad thing about torches, they go out.
Eventually. Puppy.
The Chamber of Sins? Apparently, the late Archbishop Geoffrey of Frisia gave it that title. It was built by Emperor Cheetus for one Inquisitor Maragaro. How do I know this? To my shame, I did Dominus's dirty work in the selfish hopes of scholarly advancement. I scoured fragments of documents brought back by Fairgraves and Doresso before his disgrace. I unearthed all I could on the Eternal Empire's masters and mistresses of thaumaturgy, a subject of keen interest to our supposedly devout High Templar. If I were you, I'd avoid Malagaro's old laboratory, a place of illness infected by a diseased mind.
Yeah, we cleared it out. I mean, it's infested again, because that's how these games work, but we cleared it out.
I embraced the patronage that High Templar Dominus offered my struggling museum. I took his favor and conducted his research into the thaumaturgical arts practiced within the Eternal Empire. I wish I'd known then what I know now. That I was pandering to the warped dreams of a madman. Keep your wits about you.
How can I help?
I need to put these away. Right. No, not board. There, okay. You. Blues. Goodbye, Bell Power Siphon. Oh, yeah, I need to convert those. This can get added to flasks, though.
Hello.
Ina! That has goodies. See? 3 magic graders, 1 magic grand. Has to be the same type. You need an orb of fusing if you want to make a hybrid flask, because those do exist. That's astonishingly relevant to our interests. Poison is actually something we're going to be facing soon. Okay, Helena.
Greetings. According to his notes, the baleful gem was a byproduct of Melagaro's attempts to enhance the already formidable qualities of virtue gems. It was an abject failure, yet Melagaro wasn't one to waste his atrocities. By combining the baleful gem with the venom extracted from one of his arachnid subjects, he brewed something called Black Elixir. He proudly proclaimed it to be the most potent poison in existence, until it was stolen by a man named Victario.
Let's get more Victario.
It was rather entertaining to read Melagaro's intentions for Victario once he caught the man. Twisted, yet I can't fault the Inquisitor's creativity.
Fidelitas?
Melagaro had an assistant, a man named Raulo. If Melagaro's records spoke truly, Raulo offered himself freely as a test subject. With the spike, Melagaro injected Raulo with a high dose of calibric extantia. thus gifting the poor man with both endless life and horrific deformity. In honor of his sacrifice to Meligaro's work, the Inquisitor gave Rallo a new name, Fidelitas.
His assistant that we had to off to get the baleful gem, who killed the rest of Helena's team and set Piety fleeing to wherever she is.
I thought Dominus was a leader of vision, of purpose, the man who would resurrect the Eternal Empire. In truth, Dominus is only after power, the black thaumaturgical power locked within the virtue gems. He wishes to create a new empire, one in his own image. I drank every night to try and wipe that image from my mind. It's still there.
The old empire is...
Our expedition made camp in the western forest while Piety took a few men through the pass to Axiom Prison. She was after the research notes of one Chevron of Umbra, a witch who devoted herself to the study of transfiguration during the latter days of the Eternal Empire. Piety returned alone and disturbingly happy with her findings. I've learnt that when Piety is happy, misery is soon to follow for everyone else.
Yep.
Keep your life to your own.
Okay. So we're gonna do everything Aramir told us to do, except the opposite. So instead of taking the Baleful Gem and the Apex and Maligaro's big old spike and throwing it to the bottom of the river, we're gonna go poke things that are best left not poked. Because we want to get there before Piety does. And if we want to get to somewhere before Piety does, we'd better open the door. Boop. Spike's gone. The Val Ruins. This is a... This will be an area filled with slightly familiar enemies now. Yeah, look, it's these dudes from the Vale side areas. That'll be a theme from now on. Some arsonists. More fractured dudes. Can you guys stop? Ah, he threw a little fire spark at me. Now there's a whole pile of crappy little arsonists. Oh no! That says damage. I'm looking for heavy belts. Heavy belts are what I'm using to boost my strength until I find a strength amulet. Then I might go back to chain. I don't know. Ah! Serpents! Oh, someone was Quillrain. I like Quillrain. Quillrain's a decent bow. It's like a lot of attacks. You Iron Greaves. Haha, can't poison me. Screw your chaos damage. To the Hippoax door. People trying to prey on other players. Good. It's a short bow with a lot of physical damage, gives you more dexterity, has a ton more attack speed. It's just so good. To level a ranger. Sparks! 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 Yay! Dead end! Not yay! What that doom was about. Yeah, I've entered the Vale Ruins. I'm finding a way through the Vale Ruins. Shush, quest log. Excuse me, fellas. Alright, half graders. I'm working my way to Grand, and I don't care enough to hold on to a bunch of flasks for upgrading other flasks with. Stop, 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 stop. Stop what you're doing right this instant. Ow, ow. Quit, quit, back, back, back. Spoopies! Kill the spoopy! Re-kill the spoopy! Stop hiding from my... There. Dead spoopy. Ow. Oh, ambulance mana regeneration, right. Ow. What is... Ow, no, no, no. Stop. Stop. I can't kill those. Why can't I not kill those? Why are they not timing out? Stupid summon weapons. They just immune to magic? Well, fine then. Eh. Freaking obnoxious little things. Oh, yeah. Pacifism is you cannot have frenzy charges, so if you zero out your frenzy charges, you have full frenzy charges, which there are plenty of things in the game that interact with to be like, yeah, that means you just have full frenzy charges all the time. Take a little bit less health for the twin resistances. It's our first two-stone ring. Tombstone rings have, well, 2 gems in them, so they provide 2 resistances instead of 1. If you get a tombstone ring of every combination of the same rarity, such as magic rare, etc., you can combine them into I think it's called a prismatic ring that has every resistance. But it's worth noting that you do get like diminishing returns with that. Like a single stone ring might do 20 through 25, whereas a tombstone ring will do 10 to 20, and then a prismatic is like 5 to 10, or something. I forget the specifics. It's been a while since I've looked up those numbers. I had to worry about that kind of math. The all cap spam is very real over there in chat, ain't it? Sparks! Stop resisting! Cease and desist! Help, you're being oppressed, repressed, suppressed, impressed. Ooh, Alks. If I had enough decks to wear that, that might actually be really good. So I can level up Spark, Arcane Surge, and Raid Zombie. Gonna just send that one away. Alright, Mind over Mana. Mana over Matter. Mind over Muscle. Mana over Muscle. 30% of damage taken is taken from mana before life. Essentially means my mana bar is now 30% borrowed by my health bar and my shield bar. Because my shield bar will be detracted before being taken from life as well, but it's 100%. And this is a lot of mana, a lot of mana, and a lot of mana. So that'll help mitigate some of the damage I've taken. And the fact that it's before life means that it will help mitigate chaos damage, which penetrates energy shields. Which, by the way, these ancient constructs do deal. What's this do again? Okay, charge recovery and armor. How much armor do I have? I don't have any armor. Nice. Now, your base mana recovery rate is actually determined by your maximum mana pool. It's like a percentage a second. Actually, I do believe it is literally a percentage a second. Onslaught support. That could be really good if I had a green link. Onslaught is when you kill things with a skill that it supports, you just start being even faster. Unfortunately, I don't have a green link anywhere to have fun with that with. Ignore the spoopy whisperings, they don't mean anything. Ammo 24. Gonna about do some Eternal Darkness here in a second. Whoa, Alt tabbed on accident. Guess I was pressing tab to change my map while holding Alt to look for loot. Alt tabbed. Here's some come closers. Well, I need pasture. I know for a fact you need pasture. There's no alternative way around this. So, I'm gonna kick it! Kick.
How fascinating.
Meat. What's this up to? 4-7, that's very nice. Those guys out of my way. Get all you guys out of my way. Well, there's an essence for me up here. The Valfallen are an easy thing to handle. Anything else of note? Nope, not for me at least. Drink the mana pot. Keep doing what I do. Being discorded. A Shenmel doublet. With one link each. That might actually be worth my time. Wait, I don't have a use for... I need that. Okay, I need that for future use. Not to mention it looks snazzy. Look at that. that I'm now actually like armored. I have a little less energy shield, but I actually do have an armor rating now, which reduces apparently physical damage by 20% for just that little bit I got. That's not bad. It'll help. I'm not sure if it's more than the more effective HP than the energy shield I have, especially since 30% of my mana also goes to my energy shield for the purposes of mitigating damage. Let me check Discord real quick because I'm not sure. Okay, so we've covered the world in Eternal Darkness. Welcome to the end of Act 2 in Diablo 2. Wherein you cross a threshold into a zone and suddenly everything is night until you go fix it. Fortunately, fixing it for this game is the zone's final boss. This is why I went and talked to all the NPCs, because I don't know if they changed their how much of their dialogue may or may not change for this, or just retained after this event. Also, they're not happy with us in the slightest. Another devourer. He jumped out of the ground and tried to eats me. Let's go ahead and activate the waypoint. Activate the waypoint. Go back to town and get this dialogue out of the way before I fix everything. Hi, Armir.
You disappear into that vile ruin, and now the sky, the light, the very land limps as a leper. Somehow, whether through deliberate act or accident, you've caused this. Now we all suffer your consequences. Different good, different bad. We now know upon which side the coin has fallen. You've put an end to old Lorata. Twisted of heart and mind were the men who made that gem and that implement of black surgery. And what of the one who chooses to wield their creations? Of course, I wish to know the secrets locked in that tomb, but not at the cost of such a grand old life.
Lorata is the tree whose roots we stabbed with the Malagaro's baleful spike to kill it, so we could get in.
Nothing like this happens until you are here. Bring back the light, or you will find my spear in your throat.
Huh, cause that'll fix everything, dumbass.
Going?
I dreamed this. A vast creature. A thing of shadow. I saw it escape from a black prison and climb a man-crafted mountain, drifting up its 4 sheer sides like the mist that reaches for the clouds. It gathered at the peak of that mountain and ate the heart from the sun. You smell of that black mist and something else. Guilt. That is it, yes. Guilt is a strong illness. It gnaws at the spirit until there is nothing left, until you are one of the walking corpses. You want a cure? Find the man-crafted mountain, send the shadow home, and tell the monster to take your guilt with it.
Some of that sounds like you want to feel better? Alright. Stop crying me a river, get down from your cross, take its wood, build yourself a bridge, and get over it.
Lorata is dead. It is not news to me. The forest screams its grief. You need not carry the blame. This was Lorata's will. I do not question why she allowed you to end her days. I keep her in my dreams, where she might still help us.
There's one bright spot in this darkness you've released. At least it was you who did it, and you can undo it, I know it. Had it been piety, we'd likely never see the sun again.
That's a good argument.
A man-crafted mountain of 4 sheer sides. That's a pyramid. Vile architecture. I've covered a lot of the countryside with piety and seen nothing like that. Still, history is in the habit of burying its dead. Perhaps you could try looking down instead of up. Keep your life to your own.
What has happened? Did the world not rise from its sleep? How do we wake it up? Please, what should we do?
For an exclamation point, that "what should we do" was very kind of almost. What should we do? Not what should we do? The world is asleep. Everything is terrible.
What troubles you bring?
Okay.
For all of her strange ways, I've learned not to discount Yena's more vivid dreams. She's in tune with this land in ways I find difficult to comprehend. As to this man-crafted mountain she describes, I have seen only one structure of its like. Stumbled across sketches in the Theopolis archives, a piece of Val engineering, pyramidal in architecture. According to those documents, the pyramid lies north of the Frisian forest, buried beneath the mantle upon which Sarn rests. I have no idea whether it still exists, or ever existed for that matter. Still, considering the current circumstances, there isn't much to lose in the search, is there? Fare you well.
If I start getting this breaking, this audio tearing breaking in other zones after Act 2, I'm going to just pause the stream at that point and there's a thought there and it's trying to be do an install repair. Bonk. It's nice to have a decent auto attack, even if I'm not built for it at all. What Aquapolis? Go away! Those are still the crappy gloves. So there is one side dungeon in this part of the game, and I will go ahead and do it. There's absolutely nothing in it of import. I don't know why it's here. It's here. It's the Dread Thicket. So we're out of side quest for Act 2. The only thing left to do is finish it. Yet for some reason this zone exists. Oh, Gustis. No, you're definitely going the wrong way, chap. If I'm gonna accidentally push you anyway, it's gonna be this way. No, stop instantly dispersing against the wall. Nope. Get that shit out of my life. Some, what are they called? No, they're not called drop bears. There are drop bears. I think they're in this zone. No, plummeting Ursa. Sorry, it's not a drop bear. Ow. That stung a little. And by little, I mean it took out most of my life bar. Most of my shield bar. Lightning Orb leveled up, but I'm not high enough level to use it. There's one up here, and there's down here. Okay. That is some awesome clipping. Is that intentional? No, it doesn't look like there's a cut there. Yep, that's just clipping. That is some wonderful clipping. But they tried a little harder for that than that for characters. Ah, cards. Hello, praising the mountains. Tree. That big angry lightning orb. Yay! I'm not dead. Apparently that was called Thunder Strike. Wonder how many I'm up to. The amount of those you complete actually shows up by your name when you talk in chat. Oop, drop bear. Plummeting Ursus. Get wrecked. What is this? 21. Ah, more bear drops. Alright, I have Herald of Thunder. Haha! I won't be using that for long, but I do have it. Wow, that's a lot of zapping. How does that work? Channel lightning through your hands, adding lightning damage. So if you kill a struck enemy, it will strike for a short duration. So that shouldn't that duration only be like a couple seconds? No. As you see, mana reserved for this part of my life, my mana bar is now grayed out. Can't use it. There's Nadia, and there's Aiden. Ooh, oh, lost opportunities. Come here, that must kill thee. There we go, you're dead. Go, Superior Scholar's Robe would be nice if I had a use for it. Trying to remember when I start getting things that are better for this build, because we've been using Spark for a while now. I think I did some research. I think curses are start of Act 3. And the two new spells we're going to be using are from the same quest in Act 3. That's kind of a mid-plus quest. This guy? No? Oh, that's just cheery. So that means there's dudes still left alive in here. Then we go touch every corner of the world and see if I didn't trigger a drop bear somewhere. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, someone's making the golden hand job joke. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Har, you're so original. Oh, dude, where are you at? Dude. Dude. We are missing a dude. Does make it way more funny each time. Today I scoured the map for a single drop bear who was a jerk and decided not to drop on me. Or did I miss the achievement? Because there's an achievement for... Because, yeah, that is an achievement I'm looking for. Okay, menu... Challenges and achievements. Achievements. Okay, so... Okay, so I might already have the achievement, actually. Charity, carried out crime. It's one for each of the different bandit lords. Oh, well, I guess. Full clear. Dread Thicket. Okay, so yeah, I already have that achievement. That's an achievement. In case you wanted to cheese the mobiles. Oh, there you are. I think the bandit lord I haven't helped is Oak, and if I was to play a marauder, I might help him. But I don't like... I just don't like the idea of playing a marauder. My next duelist might help him. Duelist does some fun things. Blade Vortex feels like such a wind-up lawnmower. Oh, you have the best aura.
Oops, clumsy me.
Other allies cannot die. That's 2 rares. Rev her up. Whoa, coins. Nice. Okay. Sure. Okay, I need more mana. Boom, I have more mana. Let's go wisdom. Oh, hi. I got Enduring Pride. More freaking Discord noises. That could be good. There's a chance, 25% chance that get onslaughts when they kill people. Onslaught grants you 20% attack, cast, and movement speed. Fox. Not bad links for a Corpslet Wand, although... Hi. So much shock. Huh. Huh, I didn't know you were here. Oh, goodbye. Humans a bit. Oh, coke. Not enough lightning going on here, clearly. Shrines in this are fun. They're not as common as Diablo 2. So they're Lapis is intelligence. I don't want intelligence. Actually, I want a Dex amulet. I'm going to need a Dex amulet for what I for this build to shine. Oh, come on, we're missing somebody. There is a unique enemy in the zone. And they're kinda neat. Not too neat, they're a unique devourer, but I like showing off those things. It's good for you to know that they're here. We'll drag Quicksilver unpack for a second. Nope. Touch this. Meow. Meow meow. Meow. See, I thought they appeared in a spot like this. So, that scroll of wisdom is just gonna sit there unloved. Some spitters. Here's a praises the son of 3 houses house. Okay. It's a little angry from my taste. Stop that. Stop that.
I need more mana.
He dropped 3 sets of engineer shards. That's really weird. Oh, you're dead now. I guess scroll wisdom. Boop, boop. Pain Nash. Ooh, chaos. Chaos is good. Chaos is the main form of player-to-player currency in this game. They just re-roll rare items. And there are a lot of people who need a lot of chaos to try to make a rare item that is better than a unique. Unique items are usually gimmicky, but not good for raw stats. Rares are usually better for raw stats. Especially things like... Is that you? No. Especially things like resistances. I will not be using that. I might buy something with that. I don't know. Where are you at, big guy? Or did you get moved to the other variant of the zone? Because a lot of unique monsters got moved. Always throws me off. Like the Black Widow. Black Widow isn't in Chamber of Sin anymore. But I think this is a full clear, so I'm gonna... Yep. Oh well. I tried. Just wanted to show you guys content. How long are we going now? It's almost an hour. It's an hour and we've got one more area to go, although it's a long one. Really long. Got the Vow Pyramid to go through. Might find a use for this Apex. And we never met the other Act 2 Master, who I actually am moderately fond of. Terribly. Ooh, Gem Cutter's Prism. Those are good. Power charge generating. I wish I could gain power charges from a basic. In my preparation playthrough, I never saw a Regal Orb. Those are pretty uncommon. I forget what their approximate value is, but I know, I think there's something people use to, in crafting fairly often. Because there's like, this is weird to explain. Say, Oh, yep, there we go. There we go. That's a possessed. Ow. Ow, ow. Ow. Shell's bad, but okay. I don't like it. Stuff I already have. So there's an orb of augmentation. I don't have one on me. That adds a new property to a magic item if it's not capped out. There are some things that can roll that can only be rolled from that. So that's so if you take a magic item and regal it, it keeps all the properties it already has. So you can get that. And then there's a rare version of it that I absolutely do not remember the name of. That might okay. It's just gonna kick my ass. Yeah, there's a rare version of that for rare items that also has a set of things you can only roll for that. And so there are people who just gather those up and try to roll those unique effects endlessly to make the perfect rare item. That is for super endgame though. We're talking you have multiple level cap characters and a character for specific builds for specific runs. Yada. Speaking of regals, this is something you might potentially use one on. Do I have a reroll? I have a chaos. No. See, reason for that being, Jeweller's boxes have some, well, potential to have really fun accessories. I think the main box people use stuff on are Arcanists, which are boxes that drop item upgrade currency, like augmentations and transmutations and regals and chaoses. So it's like, oh yeah, I regaled that and got 3 out of it in return. I'm starting to slouch. Let me rectify that. There we go. Thanks, camera, for helping me remember my posture. Alright, there's the last waypoint for Act 2. Just inside the pyramid. Anyone have anything new and exciting to tell me?
This old man.
Don't think so. This is an Act 1 where I get free shit
Hello.
for entering zones. Anyone have anything new and exciting to tell me?
This old man.
Don't think so. This is an Act 1 where I get free... Are you okay, Mixer? That was weird. Where was I? Oh yeah. Inventory management.
Hello.
Boop. That's level 18, this is level 21. Is that a flat increased energy shield? No, that's 17%. Oh well, boop. Alright. Currency. Oh, that's my first chaos. Currency. You're not currency. You are currency. You're red. You're green, and I don't think I'll have a slot for you in a while. Essence. Miss some currency. Currency. There we go. Sword, I think this is augmentations. Do I really have no augmentation shards? Do you remember how you get those? I can't level Spectral Throw, don't have the dex. So yeah, who's... I thought there was a way to view next level. Oh. Who's ready to finish this act? It is going to be a very long climb because this pyramid sucks. This pyramid is awful. More thunder dudes. That was fun. I like this passive. It's a shame I won't be using it after this. Because early Act 3 should be curses, and I'm going to be blaspheming those out. So much so that I'm actually going to go ahead and start picking up my curse circle. But after that, our mana and health flow should be a thing of the past. It should be hilarious how much resources I have to play with. Why walk when you can warp? Ooh, ooh, chromatic, yay. Okay, charge the target Wookiee. Enemy pushing away enemies in your path and repeatedly dealing damage. In a large area, when you reach the target, the further you travel, the more damage you deal, the greater your chance cannot be supported by multi-strike. Multi-strike's a fun support that usually supports attacks. I've actually never seen shield charge before, so that's fun. I know it's existed. I don't know if there's any builds based around it, but I know it's existed for a while. I wonder if Spectral Throw can get multi-strike. That'd be weird. Am I not high enough level to use faster casting? Darn. But Makespi's, Madaka's meet the slightly upgraded constructs. They shoot 3 projectiles because they're jerks. I think there's a version later on that shoots piercing projectiles. Enemies are slowed. Well, hey, as long as he doesn't get close enough to actually affect me with that, I don't care. Hey! Stop that. That whole existing thing. Ow. Stop, 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 stop. Finish an energy shield. Ancient sword. Huh. My tab key's getting a little loose. 24. Still 24 sword. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like the Val looking deer. I was waiting for the get good on how to beat that boss. I was just sitting here waiting for it, like someone's just gonna tell him get good. To the ancient pyramid proper. Welcome to hell. what's this? Intelligence mana, mana regeneration, damage features mana. Attack skills can have one additional totem summoned at a time. It's a totem quiver. Weird. I wonder if Siege Ballista builds use that now instead of... So welcome to Why This Is Hell. This place has randomly spawned totems. That's a totem that is other allies cannot die. Yeah, that was a thing. Whoa, don't cast flammability on me. I do not appreciate it. No, no, no. Stop existing. This is a fortunate first floor. The Valve Pyramid has multiple floors, but they're not multiple maps. Keep that in mind whenever you're... If you get a mentor in this area. You can get mentors in this area. And if they're like Katrina and their target is halfway across the map, that can be halfway across the floors too. This is 23. So I mean, yeah, with the game caught up to our level pretty quick. It's pretty good about keeping you at a decent checkpoint with its progress. Alright, what's this first one? Curse duration is unfortunate, but increased effect is good for us. That will help. With the way we're doing this build, we don't want effect, or we don't want duration and cast speed, because we're going to turn our curses into auras. So I don't have to worry about casting them ever. And that'll be nice. No, I'm not looking for Lapis. I'm looking for Jade Amulets? I totally ditched a Jade Amulet earlier. Pretty sure. Trying to get the chaos built. Get out the way, get out the way. Move Lich, get out the way. Hey. I'm gonna wake you up and then just stand in this doorway. How does that make you feel? Does you feel like kicking my ass apparently? There. There you go, there's an augmentation. No, that's new random prop. Wait, yeah. Enhances a magic item with a new random property. And that can be a lot of things that it isn't normally. There's a wiki page all about crafting. If you want more details, I'm gonna tell you to go there. That's where I go. The Path of Exile wiki is really good. It's a little out of date because of patch 3.0 even still, because I was checking on some skills. But it's a good start. Oh, I broke that guy incidentally. Good. Yeah, I know there are stairs right here. No, I don't care. I have a teleport. Silver coin. Don't know when I'm gonna start using those, but hey, when I do, it'll be nice to have. There we go. And solving problems quite nicely. Another can't die one in here. With enemies can't die, they will take damage, they just will not fall below 1 HP. If you ever played League of Legends, which who hasn't by this point at least a little bit, it's Tryndamere ult. I don't know if Tryndamere ult's changed. It's been a while since I played League. Yay, power charge on crit leveled up. Here on Potion Drinkers Anonymous. Alright, that's where I came from, so yeah. Nice thing is, this is a pyramid, so as you go up, it gets smaller. So, that's nice. Yeah, we never got a... was it Tora? Tora the Ranger trainer? I haven't seen trainers in a while, actually. We didn't see trainers this entire section so far. And I know we're only a floor or two from the boss. We're kind of running out of room for there to not have been a boss. What about maximum life? Okay. Don't remember everything. Have to check constantly. It's kind of a fun effect. Now, I do not think I will be deleting this boss as fast as I did on my... Yep, Pyramid Apex. This is the boss. Activate the Dark Altar. There's a vaguely triangular shape here. I have a vaguely triangular thing here, also called the Apex. I wonder... Meet the Val Oversoul. He's a jerk. Summons dudes. Teleports. Where you at? Okay, I want to be here. Ow. Ow. Ow.
I need more mana.
Oh, that's gonna be winding up the big club. Oh no, that's making the roof hold on. Ow. To a certain extent, you are actually expected to dodge in this game. Ah, that still hit me. What's this? Club? Okay, and he's gonna do thumb thumps. I'm gonna hug him for thumb thumps. No, 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 no! That will kick your butt. Keep doing that. I don't mind this one. More friends. More friends is fine. It gives me more mana charges. Ah! Hit him faster. Sparks. Okay, thump thumps. I can do thump thumps. Why me? What?
A pity. I think we could have been friends.
It's that'd be really nice if I was a Dex build. I think that'll be a 21 requirement. That's our first 4-link. There's another 4-link. We are at that point now where 4 links are a thing. We're going to head to the front door, head to Act 3 Town, and then I'm going to pause my local recording here. I'm going to keep streaming. I'm having fun. I want to get to the good part with this build, where things get weird and exciting. And he dropped me a jewel. That's Town Portal. Physical damage with wands. Increased freeze duration. Chance to freeze. That's a bad roll. For me. And in general, because if you're doing physical damage with wands, you're probably not doing freezing. Don't think so. Welcome to Sarn. Oh, that's right, the game gives you a waypoint right here. You learned from Act 1. But that's okay, we'll still head to Act 2 town. I could speedrun through this real quick. This map has never... This layout isn't... Ooh, look, it's... Little bugs. Hello, little bugs. Nice catch you. This layout is pretty set in stone. It's pretty much a line. Hey, you might recognize this mob type from a master quest we did. Pretty good kite shield. A superior iron circlet. 11, 22. Forget what my next circlet is. Circlet. And I'm still looking for the next tier of gloves and boots. Oh, you're rare. Well, or you're a normal box. Well, that can't be. I don't have an orb of chance on me, sadly, but I can't make you magical. I'm tempted. I'm not going to. I'm going to open this from this side. No, that was fun. I didn't manage to change it in a way that I appreciated, but I got my transmutation back. Ah. First point of interest. Oh no, blackguards! And their captain. I feel like we've played this game before. We've played this game before.
I need more mana.
I think that's yeah, I think that's the next tier of that, but... Hi, Clarissa.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but we've no time for talk. Tolman was out here with me, and now Piety has him. They're headed for the crematorium. I've no chance against Piety and your blackguards, but you're another matter entirely. Please, you found it in your heart to rescue me. Tolman is just as worthy of your generosity. You're alone. So Tolman's... You didn't go to the crematorium? No, of course you didn't. This isn't your fight. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to put that on you. To ask you to risk your life for someone you don't even know. Don't worry. I'll work something out. I always do.
Ah, Clarissa. So naive. You're here for that. I grabbed you guys because you're freaking 4 links. Wait. Ancient graffiti.
Mortality is the mother of life. We have turned our backs on her.
Philosophical discussions on the nature of immortality. Always fun. One of my favorite pastimes. My lip itches, I'm sorry. It feels funny, it's still kinda dumb. Ah, itchy. I'm killing these dudes because they're actually worth, like, almost experience to me. I'm still looking for that damn gloves and boots, and with Sarn, we're gonna be getting a lot more lore drops, and I don't know where those are, like, biased at nearly as well as I do for Act 1 and 2. Place is convoluted as hell. Regal shard. Alchemy shard. Cat shard. Neat. Why can't I find my gloves and boots? Okay, I have to check the sides on this because I don't know if they... Hi! What are you little dudes doing? Aren't you adorable thinking you're people? Go away. Okay, there's not one over there. The Sarn and okay, I need to pull down my snuggie. It is getting warm. I like wearing my snuggie even when it's warm, but I do not like sweating. Welcome to Sarn. Sarn's a neat place. There's the trial symbol. Hello, person. Unknown areas completed. So that's the door to the trials of ascendancy. Okay, let's come meet everyone.
Yes? You're alone.
Okay, we had that dialogue before. Here's Grigor, one of my favorite characters in the game. He's yeah.
Come no closer, witch. The name's Grigor, and as you can see, I've had my fill of your kind. So once you've finished admiring your sisterhood's handiwork, turn those icy orbs of yours eastward. Yes, you brought Clarissa home to us, and once again she pesters me with pity. There's only so much broth, so many bouquets that a man can take. For a criminal, Clarissa has a strangely soft center. Still, I'd rather not see that heart of hers hardened. Once of yours for something worthwhile. Find her boymate, Tolman. Prove me wrong about your kind.
Wait, what are you? What are the Ezamites?
Death came to town. The roaring Ezamites wore red. The red of blood. The red of the fray. Death came to town. The crying Ezamites wore black. Black of disease. Black of dismay.
Silent Ezamites.
Wore grey. The grey of twilight. The grey of decay. Only the Isles of Scoth were spared. A backwater, my proud civilization, now all that remains of the Ezamites. Tread carefully, exile.
He's cool. He's got some problems, but he's cool. I think the other people talk more about him. Hi, Navali.
Our paths meet in the shell of a long dead snail. An empire slow to see where its path was taking it. Built on the husk of another, and destined to be buried time and time again. This city will see great things yet, exile. But not in your life.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take a break to do a repair after we do the second lore dump of Act 2 at the end of this.
I will see you again.
A stranger walks into a town with a lost lover in tow. Sounds like the beginning of a jest. So I bloody wish it were. Problem is, we're still one doe-eyed lover short, which ain't much good to anyone. They tend to come in pairs, you see. Since you seem to be in the good deeds business, how about throwing a Tolman into the bargain?
I like Hargan. Hargan's a fun guy. Oh, finally, new tiers of slippers. They are silk. Okay, that at least helps me get a head on things. Also, it's fun checking into the shops from time to time because there are instances, especially now that we're to the point where things are consistently 3-linked, that you can come in and just buy an item for 1 scroll of wisdom then you'll be able to turn it around, sell it back to him for a chromatic. So if you're looking for chromatics, that's a way to pad out a little bit.
Maramua Patua welcomes you here to this village of circumstance. As you can well appreciate, we exiles make our homes wherever Reclass allows us to. Although we all here harbor different beliefs, see with different eyes, we are united in our... She is the gentle heart of this place, a spirit still capable of love in this wasteland of hatred. Yet, that gentle... Piety and her blackguard still have Tolman, and although he isn't deserving of Clarissa, she'll not smile until he's by her side.
Marimo is the impromptu leader for the zone, Clarissa is our mage merchant, and she saw Haggard over there is our personal merchant. Here's our first instance of Onyx amulets, which are plus to everything, and agate, and turquoise. She had one for strength and dex, I would be really happy. Spiraled wand? I think that's what the Twizel is, which is a very popular fizz wand. It's 2 orbs of scouring. How much is an orb of scouring? Scouring is 4 orbs of chance. Orb of chance is an orb of fusing. Orb of fusing is 4 jewelers. Jewelers is 2 alteration. Alteration is 4 augmentation. Augmentation is 4 transmutation. Transmutation is 7 portal scrolls. Portal scroll is a scroll of wisdom. You can upgrade your materials through the vendors. Eventually. It is not quick in the slightest. Got some giant flasks. Might make use of a giant mana flask, actually. What is this? I don't do physical damage. But, for three wisdom, I'll actually just buy an upgrade because I need one. Are these giant lives? You need shock, remove shock. And I'll go ahead and hold on to that one. But with the quality and the time rate, I still think I get more value out of this one personally. This though, I'm struggling for mana constantly, so that should be rectified later in this act. But that'll be after I do I go to the launcher and do a repair. Okay, last little lore dump for Act 2. There should be like maybe everyone complimenting us on, hey, you brought the light back. We unbroke everything. Unfortunately, if you go all the way back to Act 1, the darkness is not there. I did not show that off. Didn't care to.
Humanity has one redeeming trait. We learn from our mistakes. You certainly gave us a scare for a bit there, but the damage doesn't seem to have been lasting. Thank you for doing the right thing. Keep your wits about you.
You have made peace with our land. For now, my spear is lower. Going?
I knew the strangeness would pass. Silk does not run from such things. I stand, I guard, when others shiver and shake.
As Aramir said, if a fraction of what Silk said was true, they would be in a far better place.
Thank you for returning our reality to us. I think we've all had a glimpse of what could happen if Piety tries to harness the power of the Vaal for her own ends. Keep your...
I am not surprised. I saw you, in my slumber, drive the darkness away. I am sorry that I did not tell you before. What I see is only what might happen, and I did not want to fill you with more confidence than would have been good for you.
I like Ina. She's got a good head on her shoulders. I've said this before. Yeah, I guess these are all the gems for freaking Act 2. I thought there was like 2 more sets. Oh, there's a lot in Act 3, so that'll be nice. You have anything of note? You have a Jade Amulet. You have a good Jade Amulet. Oh, there it is, a citron. Yeah, it's not as much, but it is both. So that'll go a long way. How much is that? Transmute? I'll pay transmute for that. And I'm going to put so much value into this. Let's play with the crafting system a bit. Do I have an alch? Yeah, let's just slap this thing with an alchemy. 7% increased spell damage. 15 maximum life and mana. Some maximum life and mana. Not bad. Not bad. 10% fire resist. Okay. With this, I can actually level up Spectral Throw. I'd be able to equip this cleaver, but I don't care to.
This old mine.
Hey, Groost. You don't sell velvets. Why did I come talk to you? But you can have this, and this, and this. Because this is unidentified, this is worth transmutes instead of what they normally are. I think that's all I have to sell. I mean, I could... let me cash out these old gold amulets, I don't care. Yeah, instead of alterations. So selling unidentifieds can get you something of note. Hold on to the Grand Mana Flask, even though I don't intend to
Return if you must.
use it. Stash my currencies. See orb binding. That was the thing that I still might use that, but on a velvet thing, I don't know what I'm gonna put into it though. I would need to know what I'm socketing first. Right now I just need this. This is crucial. Having a better helmet would be nice. I could do arcane through. I'd have to see what the base crit rate on the thing is, but plan on start actually using those my increased critical strikes and power charge and crit support seriously with that. That's, I don't know, 15% all in resistances on a ring. That's pretty good for something that's... Oh, right, I had to sell this guy. Ina.
You help us.
Okay. Take that. I'm gonna add this down here. Yeah, that's where I added that one. Muns. Nope, not cards. Essences. Second one of those. If you get enough, yeah, if you get 9 of these, I think it upgrades to one of these, and you can go all the way up the line. And I don't know what any of them do. To here. This is still really good. For fucking a random drop at level 8, that's actually really good. Especially if you're playing a crit build, it means you can pretty much just have permanent charges. And add you to red. Okay. I think that covers all of our bases for this episode. As I said, I want to go ahead and stop the recording, stop the stream, do a little repair check on Path of Exile to see if I can't figure out what's wrong. I don't like what my audio's doing. And when we come back... Whoa, I might be really loud. But when we come back, I'll be starting Act 3. And hopefully getting some fun toys. See you then.